It's not the truck that counts, it's how you use it. It's the heavy stuff you fit in its bed or the extremely heavy stuff that gets hooked up to the tow hitch. The ATV, the jet skis, the trailer with more square footage than a Greenwich Village apartment. Perhaps you need to get Seabiscuit or, Mr. Ed to wherever they need to gallop next. In our case, there's a pair of very serious-looking snowmobiles perched atop the bed of a GMC Sierra. They spread out as wide as the extended tow mirrors, and their back halves are dangling precariously beyond the truck. Sterling Archer would be giddy. I'm a little nervous. But only because canyon roads and wide vehicles with a high center of gravity go together like peas and custard. The added weight is no sweat at all. That's because this is the 2017 GMC Sierra HD Denali, a truck with the sort of enhanced power, torque, suspension, and stopping capability expected of a heavy-duty pickup. And for this year, the power and torque get a serious bump courtesy of a new 6.6-liter duramax turbodiesel engine re-engineered from almost the ground up with 90% new parts. It's quieter and more efficient and it emits less, while most importantly producing 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of torque. That's up from 397 and 765, respectively. Chevy fans will note that the same engine is also available in the updated 2017 Silverado HD. Now, for those keeping score at home, that horsepower is best in class but the torque number still falls short of the new Ford Super Duty and its power-stroke diesel V8's 925 pounds-to-foot. Aw shucks. For the record, GM's engineers didn't seem too concerned that they weren't able to eke out an extra 16 torques just to say they're number one. We wanted to first meet emissions and then deliver the maximum horsepower and torque we could, and deliver it over the widest usability range possible, said Chief Engineer Eric Stanchak. And let's be honest here, 910 pound-feet is Herculean. And once again, a jump of 145 pounds-to-foot or one Subaru Impreza's worth. Or 110 more than the best Ram can do on a 2500, and its Cummins turbodiesel's 800 pound-feet was eye-popping not too long ago. The Ram 3500 maxes out at 900 pounds-to-foot with the right transmission. But here's the rub. That Cummins-equipped Ram 2500 can still tow more weight according to C-compliant measurements, 17,510 pounds for a Ram crew cab with a short bed versus 13,000 in the similar Sierra 2500. The Ford F-250 can manage 15,000. All of these figures are for conventional towing. Opting for a fifth-wheel configuration increases capability, with the Sierra 2500 topping out at an absolute maximum of 18,100 for a two-wheel drive regular cab strip per model. The equivalent 3500 dually is good for a maximum of 23,300 pounds. Don't expect to see many of those bare-bones trucks around, though. We were driving the Sierra 2500 Denali, the sort of range-topping model that usually gets trotted out on press launches to make sure the vehicle in question is shown in the absolute best light, even if few actual buyers typically end up in such platinum or elite models. In the Sierra's case, though, the Denali is the volume seller. Nearly half of Sierra HDs are Denalis and then 90% of those are equipped with the Duramax, meaning 45% of buyers walk away with a truck just like the one you see here, minus the snowmobiles. And that truck costs $70,145 as tested, including the $9,550 Duramax option. That seems steep, but it's important to reiterate.